Hey sports fan, this is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com. I'm going to bring you a special college football breakdown. I'm going to be discussing the end of the BCS era. Last night we saw Jameis Winston and Florida State defeat Auburn in a very good BCS title game, the last title game of this era. And basically, Jameis Winston and Florida State pushed past and willed through Auburn to basically close out a storybook season and storybook ending for the BCS. You're looking over the last decade of BCS college football games. You're looking at a way that a lot of teams got to success and where they are. I look back over some of the great games, whether it's Florida State and Virginia Tech when Michael Vick was taking on Bobby Bowden. When you look at Miami when they lost to Ohio State in that great thrilling game. When you look at Texas defeating USC in the Rose Bowl, you have a lot of good finishes. And when it comes down to it, so many things were won and lost by certain conferences, but there's no question the SEC was the dominant fixture throughout many of those years. They've only lost twice in BCS games. As far as the national championship go, when you look at this recent trend, one of those losses was Alabama defeating LSU. So a SEC team had to lose when you have two of them against each other in the national championship. But the other one was Auburn. Last night we saw a lot of great things. Trey Mason, and he left it all on the field. You look at Gus Malzahn, and you look at all the things that they've done well at Auburn. You also look at Jimbo Fisher in Florida State, what they have coming down the pipeline. You have a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback coming back. That's always a great thing to look at. You look at the offense; they're going to be better next year. The defense is going to get more athletes and get better. So it's an exciting time for college football. Now we go to the playoff system. We go to the 14 playoff. Will that be better? Only time will tell. But what I do know is college football is on the rise. You have so many great athletes, so many great stars coming up at not just the big powerhouse schools, but the little schools. You have mid-majors coming up and doing what they really do, and it's showing. College football is expanding, it is growing, and you have talent coming out of each and every region of each and every conference. So looking at the full picture, was the BCS era a success? Some people look at it as being good, some people look at it as being bad, some don't even care. But when it comes down to it, the BCS was a good era, I believe, because it dawned really a great new light in college sports. It really showed camaraderie when you had certain conferences going up against other conferences in a national championship game. It's all in for your conference or else. You're looking at some of the great coaches. What coaches have hit this game and really garnered the spotlight? You look at Mac Brown really getting on the map at Texas after that signature win. You look at Pete Carroll really becoming a household name after he built up USC to what it was back in the day. So it's so many things and so many stars have played in these BCS title games. You look at a Cam Newton, you look at a Jameis Winston, you look at just the NFL players that have come through these pipelines, through these football games. You have to look at a Reggie Bush. You have to look at a Matt Leinart. You have to look at Adrian Peterson back in the day. So you have to look at all the things that make this game great. And this is farewell. This is going to go into the archives. There will never be another BCS title game, well, as we know it. But they're only going to try to improve and get more teams into a bracket to where they can play. And I say make it a 25-team bracket and play that thing out, or 26-team, just to make it every team has a team to play. But when it comes down to it, the BCS era was a success in my book. And I want to know what you guys feel. And I also want to know, what was your greatest BCS game memory, your BCS National Championship game memory of all time? No matter if it was the first one or the last one, no matter how or who was playing it, who was your favorite moment from? What college, what game? Let me know. Leave them in the comments below. Check us out at JustMyPicks.com. Also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. Also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. Remember, share us in your sports group so we can get the debate going with you and your sports group. And thank you very much, and please subscribe to my sports channel. Thank you very much.